All right, everybody, welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're heading to ancient Egypt
Yes.
to explore a topic I think we all know at least a little something about, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're diving deep into the pyramids.
The pyramids.
But get this, we're not just going to be looking at those iconic triangle-shaped structures,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm sure we've all seen tons of pictures.
Right.
We're going beyond that.
Yeah.
We're going to try to unlock some of the secrets and the history
Yeah.
and just really wrap our heads around the scale of these incredible wonders.
And you're right to use the word wonders.
Yeah.
You know, even with everything that's been discovered about the pyramids over the centuries,
Right.
there's still a certain mystique about them. There really is. And they're a constant source of debate and new discoveries
Well, yeah,
for historians and archaeologists, even still today.
it really is like having this puzzle, and we keep finding more pieces and
Yeah.
putting together, but there's still so many pieces missing.
Exactly.
So to get us started, let's talk about, I guess, the most famous one of all of them. A one that everybody pictures in their heads
Right.
when they think about pyramids.
Mhm.
And that's the Great Pyramid of Giza.
The Great Pyramid, yes.
Now, this thing is massive. And to think that it was the tallest man-made structure on the planet
It's incredible.
for over 3,800 years.
It's mind-boggling.
I mean, that's longer than some empires.
I know. It's hard to even fathom that, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
What is it about the Great Pyramid that made it so special? Or what makes it so special today?
Well, you can kind of think of the Great Pyramid of Giza as like the crown jewel
Okay.
of ancient engineering, really. It was built, way back in the 4th dynasty. We're talking around 2580 BC
Okay.
by the Pharaoh Khufu.
Yeah.
And it really is a testament to the ambition
Oh, yeah.
of the pharaohs during that time. They just had this drive to create these massive, awe-inspiring monuments that would sort of, last for all eternity.
Yeah, and to think they did it with such limited tools and technology
I know.
compared to what we have today. It's just incredible.
I mean, can you imagine building something that massive today, even with our modern technology?
I can't even imagine.
It would be a feat.
Yeah.
And they did it, with copper tools and manpower.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's really amazing.
So you mentioned pharaohs, and
Yeah.
I think this is a good time to kind of ask, what was the driving force
Okay.
behind these massive structures? Why build on such a scale?
Well, it all boils down to their beliefs about the afterlife.
Okay.
Okay. So ancient Egyptians, they didn't view death as the end. It wasn't like, oh, it's over. It was a transition, a journey to the next world.
Interesting.
And these pyramids, they weren't just tombs. They were like these meticulously designed vehicles
Okay.
to transport the pharaoh's soul to the afterlife.
Whoa.
And it wasn't just, oh, chuck the body in there and we're good.
Right.
There were specific items, rituals, even the alignment of the structure itself with the cosmos that they believed were necessary for the pharaoh to successfully navigate the underworld
I see.
and secure their place amongst the gods.
So it was really like a belief in this whole other life
Absolutely.
that they were preparing for.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we've all heard the theory about the pyramids being built by slaves, but was that actually the case?
That's a really common misconception.
Okay.
It's actually been largely debunked by scholars.
Okay.
The reality is that building the pyramids was a massive undertaking, of course,
Yes.
and it required a huge skilled labor force.
Right.
So while there might have been some forced labor involved, the primary workforce was actually made up of skilled laborers. Engineers, craftsmen, architects,
Wow.
project managers. I mean, can you imagine the organization involved?
No.
It's mind-boggling.
It's incredible. They used ramps, levers, rollers, all sorts of techniques to maneuver these massive stones into place.
It really speaks to the ingenuity of the human race, really.
To be able to accomplish something like that.
Absolutely.
So I think it's really fascinating that we're saying that the pyramids were more than just tombs.
Oh, for sure.
So besides being these elaborate burial chambers, what other purposes might they have served?
Okay, well, this is where the ancient Egyptians' fascination with the cosmos comes in.
Okay.
They were really, really into astronomy, and they believed that there is a deep connection between the heavens and the earth.
Okay.
So they were very meticulous about aligning their structures, including the pyramids, with celestial bodies.
Oh, interesting.
For example, the pyramids of Giza.
Yes.
they're remarkably aligned with the stars in Orion's belt,
Oh, wow.
which, was significant in Egyptian mythology.
Huh.
Some researchers, they even theorize that the pyramids were designed to, channel energy,
Okay.
or that they may have even functioned as astronomical observatories.
Really?
Yeah, there are all sorts of theories out there.
So they were spiritual people, and they believed in connecting with the stars.
Yes, very much so.
Through these massive structures.
Yeah.
Now, you can't talk about pyramids without talking about,
I know.
a little bit of mystery.
The mystery.
Hidden chambers, secret passages.
All this.
Were those just stories?
Okay.
Or was there
Okay.
any truth to them?
It's true.
Yeah.
The pyramids are like synonymous with these mysteries and legends.
Yeah.
And, there actually are documented hidden chambers within the Great Pyramids. Some of them have been found relatively recently
Right.
using like advanced technology.
Oh, wow.
Like they've used things like muon tomography.
Muon tomography.
Yeah.
What even is that?
It's so cool. Basically, it's like an X-ray,
Okay.
but instead of light, we're using cosmic particles
Wow.
to see through these incredibly thick stone walls.
So we're able to see inside
Yes.
without even having to, excavate or
Exactly.
damage anything.
It's amazing.
Wow.
And these discoveries are really giving us, these little glimpses into the construction process and, sometimes even revealing artifacts,
Oh, wow.
which just adds to our understanding of, what these pyramids were all about.
And even with all of our technology and stuff, we're still making new discoveries.
Yes. That's
Incredible.
Isn't it amazing?
It is. Okay, we've touched on this, but I want to go a little deeper.
Okay.
Because, we've talked about these more grounded theories, but
Yes.
what about the more creative or out there theories?
Right.
Like hidden chambers.
Okay. Well, you've got theories about extraterrestrial involvement in the
I
construction.
mean, the aliens.
Aliens, yes, exactly. Or lost civilizations like Atlantis having a hand in it, those kinds of things. And while these theories are definitely intriguing,
Yes.
it's important to approach them with a healthy dose of skepticism.
Right.
Because often they lack the solid, verifiable evidence that's required for, rigorous scientific inquiry. So while it's fun to think about, it's important to separate speculation from what we actually know.
I think that's a really good point.
Yep.
Just in general,
Yeah.
in life. It's good to be a critical thinker, to question things,
Oh, absolutely.
and not just take everything at face value.
Especially when you're talking about things like ancient history.
Right, exactly, where we're relying on
Yes.
evidence that sometimes,
True.
is
It's just
spotty or
facts.
missing.
Yeah.
So even with all of our fancy tools and technology today, it sounds like we're still really
Still piecing it together.
piecing together the puzzle of the pyramids.
Absolutely. And that's what's so exciting about it.
Yeah. I mean, to think that these structures have stood for millennia
I know.
and they're still inspiring awe and wonder in people all over the world today,
I know. It's amazing.
it's really incredible.
Yeah.
So for you, what would you say is the most important thing
Oh, that's a good question.
to remember about the pyramids?
I think for me, the most important thing to remember about the pyramids is that even with all we've learned, all we know, we've really just scratched the surface.
Wow.
They stand as this incredible testament to human ingenuity, our spirituality, and the enduring power of the past to captivate and inspire us. And I think that's pretty amazing.
It really is. And who knows what secrets are still out there
Exactly.
waiting to be discovered.
Exactly. I think there's a lot more to be found.
Well, thank you so much for taking us on this deep dive today.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time.
I think we all learned a lot.
Good. I hope so.
And for all of you listening at home, make sure to check out our show notes
Yes.
for more information on the pyramids, and we'll see you on the next deep dive.
Bye, everyone.